Hello friends and welcome back to Car Talk. I am Bunny Punia. This is the updated 2019 Figo and this is a beautiful lake in Jodhpur. Now this one was launched a few days back at 5.15 lakh rupees ex-showroom Delhi. That's the starting range. A lot of changes in the car in terms of design, features, a new petrol engine. But most importantly, at this new price point, how good is the Figo? Well, all your questions will be answered in this video right here, right now. Now we'll start with the design of the new Figo. In this segment, you have cars like the Grand i10 and the Swift, and both the options have got major updates in the last few years. And finally, even the Figo has got updates in the way it looks. Like the Aspire and the Freestyle, you have these new bumpers on the front and the rear with the lovely C-type inserts. They do look very, very cool. This is the top-end blue version. BLU is what Ford calls it. And for this, you have lovely blue inserts across the body, around the logo over here, and across the fog lamp inserts over here. The grille on the blue version is all black. The normal versions offer you a chrome grille. Of course, the grille design has also been changed. The headlamps, they remain largely same, but of course get you black masking. In my opinion, if Ford puts DRLs in this, the blink factor will definitely go up. The blue version also gets new and larger 15-inch alloy wheels. The normal versions have 14-inch wheels over here. You have three main things on the side profile: the black finish for the outside mirrors, a contrasting black roof no matter which color option you pick, and of course sticker work on the door sides. At the back, you have these new bumpers which we have seen in the Aspire and the Freestyle, and more blue branding. So overall, because of the change of the bumpers and the alloy wheels, the design is definitely fresh. It might not be very bling like the Swift, mainly because of the DRS, but in the segment, in the design parameter, I would give the new Figo approximately 8.5 or 9 out of 10. So after the exteriors of the Figo, it's time to see the interiors of the new Figo. The design remains same as the older version. You have an all black theme with this glossy black finish around the central console. There are a few added features in the new Figo. You get push button start, but not a smart entry system. So you still have to unlock the car from the key fob, and then you can just leave the key fob anywhere and you can start the car by pressing the engine start stop button. You also have rain sensing wipers and auto headlamps, and finally the Figo also gets a touchscreen infotainment system. It has inbuilt navigation, it has a rear camera display as well. The audio quality is decent, not very good, but in this era of smartphones, for you and me, we can't connect our smartphones via Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. These two things are missing, and that's not done for. Anyways, no armrest also over here, but the overall ergonomics, the practicality, the space, the seats, everything remains the same, which is a good point. We are in the BLU, the blue version, which means you get blue inserts on the inside on the door pads. They look very cool. Even the stitching of the seats is finished in blue, and of course blue embossing on this backside. So overall, in terms of places to keep your knickknacks, two cup holders which can take half a liter bottle, places for your wallet, for your phone, for more stuff over here. You also have charging outlets, a decent sized glove box, and I stand 6 feet tall, and as you can see, I'm quite comfortable on the inside. But because there is no armrest, there is no rear AC vent, and there is no Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, I would give the interiors 7 out of 10. Now talking about the performance of the new Figo, you have three engine options. The diesel is the same 1.5 that we see in the EcoSport, Freestyle and the Aspire, and this is my personal favorite in the segment. It is a lovely motor in terms of your punch, your performance, your power, your torque. You can see the 0 to 100 figures right now on your screen, and even the NVH levels, the noise, vibration, harshness levels are really well under control. No unwanted vibrations, no unwanted diesel clatter. It's made it to a 5-speed manual gearbox. The gearbox has been changed as per Ford, and the frictional losses have reduced. So definitely the new Figo diesel is slightly more efficient than the older version. Even the gearbox action, the shift action is lovely. It's not long throws, got short throws. The clutch though is definitely on the heaviest side as compared to my likings, but nevertheless not a deal breaker. There is just a hint of turbo lag, and once in the proper torque band of the engine RPM, this thing flies. As compared to the competition, the Swift or the Grand, this is way quicker and faster than the competition. In terms of efficiency, 25.5 is a certified economy and easy to get 18-20 in city usage because there is so much torque available in the low end of the RPM. You don't have to downshift too much while driving in city conditions, and that really helps you to improve your economy. On the highways, if you're doing 80, 85, 90 with the AC running, you can definitely expect 22, 23 kmpl, not a big issue. Now, in terms of petrol, the manual comes with a 1.2 liter Dragon series engine. It's a 3-cylinder setup. The one we saw in the Freestyle first, and then in the Aspire, and now in the Figo. Now, traditionally, a 3-cylinder motor has those typical vibes and is very vocal when you want to go fast, but that thing is really well controlled in the Figo. I must give full credit to Ford for that. On paper, as compared to rivals, it's got more power, it's got more torque, and it is definitely quite fast as well. We did a 0 to 100 run yesterday on the petrol one, you can see on the screen right now. So definitely it is a plus point. The gear shift and the clutch on the petrol are good, no complaints for me in that regard. But what really is the USP of that 1.2 petrol Dragon series is the way it behaves in traffic. Fifth gear, 45-50 kmph, you are just over 1000 RPM, and the part throttle response is definitely a big USP of that engine. For automatic, you have the option to go for a 1.5 liter engine, again way more power and torque than the rivals, and it's a proper automatic. It's a 6-speed automatic. The Grand has a proper automatic but not a 6-speed. The Swift has a AGS or a AMT, which does suffer from those shifting lags like this. So if you want an automatic mid-size hatchback, you can definitely look at the Figo because you have ample power and torque, and of course a proper 6-speed automatic at the same price as a Swift AMT. So yes, overall in terms of performance, the good old diesel engine, it's my choice. We have a new 1.2 petrol with more power and torque, and of course the 1.5 for the automatic. In terms of ride and handling, it remains as good as the old Figo. Steering feel definitely it's light and easy to use for city speeds, and will be a big boon and preferred by your wife, mother or girlfriend, whosoever is driving the car. So at city speeds, definitely the effort required to drive the car is less. Visibility is very good, ergonomics are top notch. As speeds rise, for example, I'm doing 65-70 right now, the feedback from the steering definitely is missing. If you want to have fun, probably the Swift will give you more grinning moments. The Figo used to be known as a driver's car, but that has come down slightly over the years. But it's a small compromise to pay for an otherwise good setup in terms of ease to drive. We all want our cars to have an ease of driving factor, and this one definitely delivers on that account. As speeds rise, don't get me wrong, you have enough feedback from the car coming in. We did a couple of high-speed runs, and the car felt stable. Braking was also more than satisfactory. For example, I'm doing 70 right now, 80, and you can see it's more than satisfactory, so no issues. So yeah, overall, in terms of ride and handling, it's an easy-going car, light steering, good visibility, but the fun factor is slightly missing. Now, before we go to the verdict, let's talk about the version lineup of the new Figo that has been revised. It's a good thing. Ford says that is to simplify things. Only 3 versions of the new Figo on offer: the entry-level Ambiente, the loaded titanium, and the sporty blue or the BLU. Now, the automatic 1.5 petrol is only available in the titanium, but the Ambiente titanium and BLU blue are available on the normal manual petrol and the manual diesel. There has also been a revision in the pricing. For example, the older Figo Ambiente Petrol was 5.8 lakh rupees. The new one, Ambiente Petrol Figo, is 5.15. So you can see the difference from 5.8 down to 5.15. Likewise, the diesel Ambiente Figo was 6.68, is now 5.95. So a drop from 6.68 to 5.95. The drop is less for the higher versions. The titanium petrol, for example, used to be 6.58, is down to 6.39. So there is a drop in pricing even for the titanium version, but you also get more features, remember. And this pricing, the new pricing, does include the 5-year warranty free of cost. So yes, version revision and of course a pricing drop. And finally, my verdict on the new Figo. Now, for me, the USP of the new Figo has to be the value for money offering. Usually, in the Indian car market, when a manufacturer launches a car with an update, the pricing is same or it is increased. But Ford has gone the opposite way around. The pricing of the new Figo is down by as much as 70,000 rupees depending on the version you pick, and this is a huge amount. Of course, you also get a 5-year warranty in the same price, and Ford claims they will be offering you the best in segment servicing cost, basically the lower servicing cost. For example, in the first year of ownership, you will be spending around 1,500 rupees for the servicing. In the 5th year of ownership, you will be spending less than 4,000 rupees on the servicing cost. The same can be seen on their website, the service indicator. No matter where you live in India, if you have a Ford car, you can see the servicing cost on their website, and that is what you pay at the workshop. Now, the new Figo has improved in terms of your design. It's safe, 6 airbags, a few more features, and of course a lovely 1.2 Dragon series engine, which we saw in the Aspire and the Freestyle. It's got segment leading power and torque. The diesel has segment leading power and torque. So as an overall package in this segment, it looks nice, it drives very well. Lovely engine. Of course, your peace of mind with the warranty and the servicing cost. Of course, there are a few shortcomings. No rear AC vents, which the rivals offer you. No DRLs up front. They do add to the blink factor. And of course, in this era of smartphones, not having Android Auto or Apple CarPlay is a big letdown. But these are not deal breakers. As an overall package, I think at this price point, Ford has done it right. If you're in the market for a 5 to 8 lakh rupee vehicle, you should definitely be looking at the new Figo. What do you think about the Figo? Let us know in the comment section below, guys. And to watch the videos, you know what to do. Subscribe to our channel.